Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co. and it's another random unboxing. So, I don't know exactly when this video goes up, but it's probably been about 2 weeks, maybe a little more, since I last filmed the last one of these. No coffee shot, top shot, I don't do those for these random ones. But basically, roughly 2 weeks ago, I did a random unboxing. I had been away, and I came back, and then boxes piled up while I tried getting caught up. We had a whole bunch of boxes, and I was like, I'm going to go ahead and do an unboxing. If you missed that, I'll throw a link down below. And people said they want to see more of that, so I've been diligently saving all my packages for 2 weeks. It's actually harder than you might think, because last time, let's actually keep talking for a second. Last time, it kind of happened by accident. It was a good timing. I was away, then I was busy, and it all worked out. This time, I have been intentionally holding off opening all packages except for one. There was one package that I was expecting that was time sensitive because prototype, so that one I opened. But the rest of these packages I have been diligently holding off from actually opening and getting to the table because, well, I wanted to do one of these. So this is roughly what shows up in around 2 weeks. Some of these are not games, by the way. I know what two of these packages are that are not games. We'll get into them. We'll actually literally get into them. But this is more apropos to what my normal box schedule looks like. So to begin with, I don't know if you see this packaging over here, but this is going to be Zenny Optical. So, fun fact over here, it's going to be Zenny Optical. I'm not going to show you the front because labels and all that, but Zenny Optical is going to be a company that makes glasses. Now, if you've heard of them, then excellent. Perfect. If you haven't heard of them and you use glasses, I'm about to save you a whole lot of money, which is one of the reasons I decided to open these on camera. So Zenny Optical is going to be a company that makes glasses. I said this part already. But they make glasses fairly cheaply. To give you context here, these glasses that you're about to see, they cost me, I believe, like $30 and $40 respectively. That's including everything. That's including lenses. That's including the glasses, the frames, extras. You could, if you really want to try to splurge, you could spend upwards of $70 to $80 a pair, but they are significantly cheaper than basically anything out there. The downside of them is you can't get them right away. You're going to have to wait 2-3 weeks while they show up, while they're made, all that kind of situation. But why do I have new glasses? Well, first of all, it's been 3 years since my last pair, something like that. But more importantly, because one morning, 2 weeks ago, roughly 2 weeks ago, I woke up to have my son, you probably can't see it from over here, maybe I'll see if I can get it there. You might be able to see that little, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little line in my glasses where my son woke up and just snapped my glasses while he handed them to me. And then he very, very cutely said, "Uh-oh," as he handed me my broken glasses. I was less than enamored with that turn of events. I forgot to mute my phone. Let's go ahead and mute my phone for a second while let's see who messaged me. Okay. Ooh, that's actually a fun message. That's a board game related message. So I just got a message. Let's keep going. We'll talk about the board game message soon. So let's go ahead and try these new glasses on. These ones are super glued. They do functionally work, but I figure once your glasses are relying on super glue, maybe try other things. Oh, that's always weird. Ooh, new glasses are always weird when you put them on for the first time. Your eyes kind of adjust. Can I see as well in these? Okay, this is going to be a little weird. Give me a second here. So I can see the timer on my phone, on my camera, going 5, 4, 3, 2. I can see myself. Can I see myself better in these? No. Oh my gosh, that's weird. Going back and forth like that is weird. Okay, cool. So this is glasses pairs 1. So you're getting to see these before I could properly see these, or before, well, I guess technically by the time you see this video, I've already worn these. So I went with one pair that's slightly different from my usual look, and then I went with one pair that's very similar to my usual look. So slightly different coloring, but this is going to be more similar to what I have now. Okay, that feels more like what I have now. It's always weird putting on new glasses as your eyes kind of mentally adjust to the slight changes in the way they rest on your face. Always gives you a bit of a headache. This is going to be a very difficult few days. I'm going to stick with these for the rest of this video. We'll go with this kind of situation later. But yeah, those are going to be my new glasses to begin with. Woohoo, exciting. Okay, that's going to be that in there. These are going to be this. And these pairs, by the way, this pair over here lasted 3 years totally fine until my son decided to snap it from Zenny Optical. Everyone I know who uses Zenny Optical has had nothing but good things to say about it. So in general, I would say if you are someone who is looking for glasses, I do highly recommend Zenny Optical. Box number 2. Box number 2 is going to be another one that's not board game related. So, box number 2 is going to be because I had people saying that I should get my hands on, well, a knife sharpener. And while I was at it, I figured I'll get my hands on a new knife as well. So, we have a new knife over here. Ooh, this is very pretty. I like this. Ooh. This is the same company, actually, that makes the first one. Another spring-loaded knife. Just pops out like that. Very, very shiny. Also, equally as large. These knives are suspiciously large in just their general largeness of the situation. Now, I do have 2 screws that are falling off over here. And, oh, I see what's going on. So this is going to be the thing that screws onto here so I can actually clip that knife on. I do want that. So I'm going to go ahead and do the responsible thing and put this. Oh, interesting. That opened, it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and put these into there. I don't know where this goes. I don't want to lose anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this. Maybe I'll use this knife for the rest of the unboxing. Let's go ahead. I'll use this knife for the rest of the unboxing. We'll put this one away. Put that over there. And then I will try not to lose these by dumping them into... This table has drawers. And then the other thing, a new knife is not a good solution to box sharpening problems, but the other thing I have is going to be a box sharpener, or something along those lines. I've never used this. I don't know what it's like. I'm sure there's instructions. Congratulations, you made the world a little better today by getting a box sharpener. That's a little interesting. Nope, don't know any of that. Don't know any of this. There are like instructions here. I've never used a knife sharpener in my life, if it wasn't clear. Here we go. Here's what looks like to be instructions. The rest of the stuff is garbage. We have Ultra Sharp Diamond 4-stage knife sharpener. So I've seen these used before. The question is, do I have to worry about the direction? So while holding it like this, pull it towards me. Okay, that's the wrong knife. That knife is sharp already. We want to do it like this. That's really obnoxious on the ears, so I will actually not do that for the rest of the video. But that may or may not work. That's a fun little way to sharpen knives. So we'll have sharper knives for the videos. Yay! Let's save this on this side and put this off the side. Cool. That's a bit of a tangent to all the non-board game stuff. So, board game things coming. I'm telling you. My eyes are adjusting to the glasses nicely, I will say that. Okay, where do we want to go? Let's get something board game related. And this one I don't think is a board game. It might be, it's small. This one, let's go with this one. Okay, so we're being a little bit more precise about the way, ooh, that's nice and sharp. We're being a little bit more precise in the way we open these boxes. Okay, this is coming to us from the Gaming Goat, it looks like. TGG Games, the Gaming Goat. If you're not familiar with the Gaming Goat, it's an incredibly large retail franchise that also does distribution, run by a guy called Jeff Bergen. He's interesting because I like him. He's fun, but he doesn't shy away from drama and never pull the knife towards you, like I just was. He doesn't shy away from drama or any of that kind of situation, which means he can be social media loud. Give me 1 second. So, let's go ahead and pull this out. And we have, ooh, this is what we have. Nice. So, this is going to be tournament fishing. They're going to have a upcoming Kickstarter, I believe, for this game. The box floor stuff and the mess is fun. This is going to be primarily, I believe, a solo game, primarily. I think it's playable with more than solo. 1 to 4 players, 30 minutes to 2 hours. And then it's a deck building game for 1 to 4 anglers. Now, from my recollection on Board Game Geek, reading this, it seems like the best player count is 1 players, which means, depending on how my evening goes, I may wrap up after this and just play this. Although, no, I can't. I have to play something else first. But anyways, that's going to be tournament fishing. I'm not going to open these. I'm just going to leave these on the table, like so. That's box 1. Let's go to this big box over here. What do we have over here? So, basically, what's going on? So right now, by the way, if you hear doors open or close, that's going to be because my wife is actively, she's sawing tile outside. I mentioned this in a previous video, in a previous unboxing, actually, but she's currently redoing our kitchen. And when I say redoing our kitchen, I mean she's taking a very active hand in it. She's very, very hands-on, knows what she's doing, and she is redoing our kitchen and tiling, and really just the degree of patience she has is insanity. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm dropping peanuts all over the floor, but it's worth it, because this. Let's go ahead and open all of these. It looks like we got a box full of puzzles. So, these are going to be the Everdell 1000-piece puzzle collection. I talked about this in a recent video. from Starling Games. They just put out a line of Everdell puzzles, which I will... Give me a second. Okay. That's going to be that down there. Puzzles. Puzzles, puzzles, puzzles. So, we have 4 different puzzles from Everdell. These are very cool looking. Which one's your favorite? Okay, I know which one my favorite is, but let's make this interesting. How about... I'm going to do a... Can I do a puzzle on camera? How long would it take to do a 1,000-piece puzzle on camera? That seems like it would take a long time, right? I'm not going to do it now. That would be craziness. I didn't plan or prepare. But I could do a 1,000-piece puzzle. I'll do a 1,000-piece puzzle on camera with Rena. She and I, before we got into games, we actually did a ton of puzzles. We went to like thrift stores all the time, grabbed 1,000-piece puzzles, would just do all of them. We got pretty good at it. We know what we're doing. But I don't remember how long it takes us because we never did it in one session. We'd spend 20 minutes doing it, then come back the next night. 20 minutes. I am intrigued about doing a full, just puzzle of Everdell. Maybe with time-lapse. So, like, you know, we'll have talking and speed up the camera. Can I even do that in a way that looks halfway decent? I have no idea. I'm not actually familiar. I've never tried that yet. But I like the idea of a new editing thing. So, how about this? We're going to have, let's see, should we use names? We have Everdell Lane, we have Spirecrest Pass, we have Pearlbrook Depths, and we have Belfair Festival. So, since they have the core names, they have Everdell, Spirecrest, Pearlbrook, and Belfair, how about this? Go ahead, in the comments down below, tell me any one of those 4. I'm going to look for those 4 names, and whichever one shows up most frequently, we'll do a puzzle playthrough of that. So whichever name shows up. Again, we have Everdell, Spirecrest. Let's go to it one more time. We have Belfair is going to be this art over here. We have Pearlbrook is going to be that art. We have Spirecrest is going to be this art. And then we have Everdell, the original, is going to be that art. Whichever one gets said the most in the comments, we'll do a playthrough. Puzzle through, build through of that. Okay, let's open this smaller one. So it looks like we have fewer board games than I thought. And this, oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. Okay, this is going to be from One Sharp Joe, and this is going to be some dividers. I'm going to just open one of them so you can get a feel for how this works. But this is going to be the dividers for the new stuff for basically the giant Marvel Champions things I have. So it's going to mess on my floor over here. Always is. So these just punch out pretty nicely and cleanly. And then we put this wooden piece down there, and now boom, we have 2 dividers. What are these dividers for? Well, fortunately, it's within arm's reach, if you give me a second. But this is going to be where I keep my Marvel Champions collection. I've shown this before, but this is basically going to be more dividers for this, because as they come out with new characters, he has everything laser engraved. So as you come out with new characters, we got more stuff. I'll throw a link to this down below. I don't get any kickback or anything, but I really like his stuff. And every time I show this, people are like, where'd you get that from? So it saves myself the time if I save the link and just send it over to you. Oop, we got that. Okay. That, ow. Hope I didn't break anything there. And by break anything, I mean the box, not me. I think I'm fine. You never really know. Okay, we got this, we got that. Let's go ahead and put these a little more in shot. And we got 2 boxes left. 2 boxes left. So yeah, so my wife's doing the tile situation. We have this over here, like so. My wife's doing the tile situation. She's very good at what she does. I have to go into the box. I hate USPS boxes. They do not open cleanly. Okay, that's going to be that. Can I get this to open? Nope. Oh boy. So yeah, tile cutting is an incredibly patient thing, because what you're doing is you're basically trying to make the tile fit on your exact edges, and that's great for the large square areas, but for all the edging, it is really a brutal activity that is very slow and methodical. And I've been thinking about this aspect of, I don't like slow and methodical stuff. I like doing lots of things, not slow and methodical things, because, this one. Okay, let's go over that in a second, but basically, so like, a good example is going to be videos even. You know, videos like No Pun Included, Shut Up and Sit Down, will do these eloquently well-crafted, highly edited videos that are just a joy to watch and script and go through, but they're so time-consuming for a single video, which is not my thing. I just don't appreciate that quite as much. This, by the way, is going to be Dungeon Decorators. This was a game that was on Kickstarter. Let's go ahead and take the shrink off while we're here with a knife. But this is going to be the same company that brought you the Red Dungeon Inn. So Slugfest Games, basically. I'm curious how this one plays out. I wasn't certain on this one. This one was looked to be on the lighter end, so I wasn't certain whether it's for me or not. But it does have cool little stuff going on, and maybe it will, maybe it won't be for me. We shall see. But anyways, yeah, so the time it takes to properly do something that takes a long time is not my thing at all. I used to draw, and maybe next time I do one of these, I'll grab my drawing book. It's somewhere. But I used to draw, and when I say draw, I mean I used to draw well. But one of the reasons I stopped is I can't stand the process of spending 6 hours, sometimes more, on a single painting. I don't like it. I did it for a while. I was good at it. But I don't like the cleanup. I don't like the perfection. I don't like taking time to make something, to take something from very, very good to great. There's a lot of work that goes into those final steps. There's a lot of work that goes into like the final shading, the extra touch up, a little bit of an erasing because that eye isn't perfect. Taking something from good to great, it really takes time. And I don't have quite as much of an appreciation for that. I have an appreciation for the end result, to be sure. Ooh, I know what this is. I have an appreciation for the end result, to be sure, but not necessarily for the process in and of itself. So, this is actually really, really sweet. So, one of my patrons, I did a video recently talking about 10 Kickstarters I passed on, and I can't remember the title, 10 Kickstarters I regret having passed on, or something along those lines. And in that video, I talked about Chocolate Factory. It was one of, like, most of these I had actually already tracked down and gotten after the Kickstarter, but Chocolate Factory is one of like 3 or 4 that I had not actually gotten. And I had a patron reach out saying, hey, I have a copy. We don't really play it. I'd love to send it to you. And I was like, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. So I sent them a shipping label because the least I can do. And now I get to play. First of all, I want to point out, I just pulled this from the box. It's not just me. He also put the box on backwards. See, it's a thing. People do it. But anyways, yeah. So now we have a game called Chocolate Factory that I will have to pull out, learn the rules, and play the game because it's about chocolate. This is going to be from Alley Cat Games. Very much looking forward to this one. My wife will be thrilled when she finds out I have that. And that is basically going to be your random games unboxing. Random boxes unboxing. We have glasses, we have knives, we have knife sharpeners, we have tournament fishing, puzzles. We only have 3 games in all of this. After all that, we only have 3 games, which is fewer than I thought we would. But still an entertaining video, at least for myself. Anything else interesting going on? Not much. Not much. I mean, lots of stuff. In about 10 minutes, I have to hop on a game with a designer. We'll see. Game, I can't remember what we're playing. I can't even remember what we're playing. I have to go check that. But past that, I am just slowly trying to prep to be ahead of the game. Because like I said, I don't know when this video goes up. But next week, if things go well, I will be in Toronto visiting my family for the first time in a year and a half. Since COVID started, basically. Since March of 2020 is when... No, March of 2020. March of 2020 is when I saw my family last in Toronto. So it's going to be nice to finally see them again, assuming things go well. We have to take all these tests and make sure everyone's, not positive, make sure everyone's negative, all that kind of stuff. But hopefully we will be in Toronto, which means I'm going to be spending like 5 days there without my camera and equipment, which means I am prepping all my videos ahead of time, getting my reviews in, my topical things, my opinions, my unboxings. I don't know when this video goes up, by the way. This video may well go up before then. I don't know. This video might go up this week. I don't really know. I just know that I'm trying to get things done while I still can at the moment. In any case, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you next time. Sometimes I get to the end of a video and I forget the flow. Let's try that again. In any case, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I will see you. In any case, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and until next time, have a good one.